difficult weather conditions that Spa has given us on this first round of the 2024 Championship has definitely thrown in a few curveballs. No practice and no qualifying today due to the adverse weather conditions. We've only got one race to go, and that is tomorrow morning. A spin through Eau Rouge, just lost the back end of the car under aquaplaning. Oh my goodness, red flag, red flag.
Hello, hello, can you hear me?
Well, I think every season you try and prepare as best as possible, but you never really know what you're going to get until you're there. But you know, it's a big grid, there's really talented drivers, and it's quite a high-level championship.
Bueno, la evolución del campeonato de la Eurocup-3 es bastante evidente, aunque solo sea por los números, ¿no? Arrancamos el año pasado con 15 coches y este año hemos llegado a 30. A partir de ahí, numéricamente hablando, es un campeonato que evidentemente ha crecido muchísimo. Pero sí tenemos que tener en cuenta otro tipo de aspectos, y yo creo que ahí en ese sentido van un poco en paralelo a la F4, porque somos la misma organización. Hemos mejorado muchísimo en cuanto a dirección de carrera, control de pista, seguridad, siendo fundamental los equipos. Hemos conseguido en un tiempo récord hacer un pleno de parrilla, puesto que ese era nuestro objetivo máximo, de no tener más de 30 coches en parrilla, y bueno, creo que la evolución es evidente.
It feels great to be part of such a good championship, and to go to many F1 tracks and a well-run championship, so it means a lot to me.
It's a well-competitive championship, so with a good performance car and with good preparation to make a step up to Formula 3 or Formula 2.
It's been really good, exceeded my expectations, so yeah.
It means a lot, obviously a learning process and a step forward, so I'm happy to be participating.
It was a year with a lot of learning, and that was the main aim, to come into this championship, to learn as much as I could. First European championship for me, so to learn all the European tracks was very useful for the rest of my career.
My season has been from less to more, I would say. Started out strong in Spa.
Vamos!
I couldn't see anything because of the spray.
He was first.
Yeah, the spray from the back. I couldn't see you coming. Yeah.
Well, but I was 85. Yeah, I was just
like I was looking in my mirrors because I thought you were coming, but I couldn't see anything.
Well, team always works perfect this time. Yeah, we had some hard times, but we can overcome it, and we did quite a good job overall.
The conditions were really nasty and too much water, especially in last part. It was dangerous, but the race was mega.
Almost every decision of the team really reflected on my driving and my results.
Rouge again, blind corner.
I am there, mate, and pictures is only the car and behind white.
And it's a great start from Tangavelu. Fittipaldi trying to squeeze the fast start and get Smell out. And as they work their way through, it could be a 1-2-3 for MP Motorsport.
Our main challenge is that we have quite good drivers this year. So we also have a big competition in the team, but we see that as a healthy thing. That the drivers have to go to the next level.
Yeah, just in the learning curve, it was quite good. I think I really learned a lot from this season. I think in some rounds the results were maximized. Red Bull Ring was a great weekend.
One man who's been doing just that is the man up front, Owen Tangavelu. He's grabbed it with both hands this time. Owen Tangavelu.
His first victory here in Eurocup-3, so amazing moment, exciting moment for the man.
I think our highlight was Red Bull Ring, race 1, that we ended up on the podium 1, 2, 3 and one car forward, so this was one of the better moments of the season for us.
I mean, this season is very competitive. This championship this year is very competitive, very good drivers, and learning with every single one of them to make me a better driver, but I'm still learning. You know, every round something new pops up and I'm learning.
The car was good. everything went well. The team, the plan we made went well. And you know, it's a full podium of MP and that's good for the team. And yeah, now we just have to enjoy everything.
And I really enjoy because I get to compare with some very, very good drivers, very talented drivers. And you know, it's just I guess it's just a very good championship for a learning curve for everyone. And that's why I race Eurocup this year.
We worked all together, all these weekends together, testing and everything. And now we finally managed to have a good car and competitive car. We can see Owen win, congratulations to him. And now we just have to keep on working, and then hopefully next race I can be in front.
Well, this season has been tough. A lot of competition, fighting for the wins.
That is a very good launch indeed from Bruno Del Pino. He's taking on Christian Ho straight away. They're side by side. Breaks late, drops out a bit later than wanted, and Bruno Del Pino's got him. This time, it's going to happen to the king of the rookies last year. He's not a rookie anymore. He's a race winner. Bruno Del Pino wins at the Red Bull Ring in race 2. Vamos, Bruno!
I've enjoyed a lot. New experiences, obviously, with new drivers against me. And I think I'm taking into account that I've improved as a driver and as a person, and looking forward for the next years.
Yeah, I mean, beautiful job throughout the weekend. The team has been doing a super job. And then race 1, finishing in second. This race winning with 2 good starts, 2 first laps, and then just maintaining a good pace. So it was a good job all around.
Unfortunately, we had some issues here and there.
Had a couple of races where consistency wasn't really there.
I'd probably say the season has been a lot of ups and downs. Not the best season for me, I think, in terms of performances, but with the right strategies and with the right direction, we would do well.
Let's race at Portimao! Christian Ho has the advantage, and it's looking great for the Singaporean. So now we've got Christian Ho leading the way. Christian Ho is looking forward to keeping this under wraps.
Last year with the new team was hard for me to adapt, but this year with the same team for the second year, but with a different championship and a new car, I think that's probably been the biggest challenge, to try and get used to this new car and get used to a car which has much more aerodynamics.
It's been a fair time coming for Christian Ho to take his first win in Eurocup-3, and the Singaporean Christian Ho takes his first win in Eurocup-3.
But yeah, finally converted a pole into a win today. We had really good race pace, had a good start, and then everything else was not too bad after that. But we still have 2 more races to go, and I'm here to fight for the championship, so I want more tomorrow.
Christian, your feelings before the race?
I don't know, try to win.
Valentin Klus gets a good start, so too does Christian Ho. In fact, Christian Ho may have got a slightly better start. Noah Lyle going wheel to wheel with Tangavelu, and it is going to be Christian Ho.
The team always works hard, so no matter what, whenever I win, it's more that I'm happy that I win, and I'm happy that the team got what they deserved in terms of results.
Klus is going to make the bid on Tangavelu. He's got a fantastic run as they run down to the first corner, and Valentin Klus has got in a second place. Great move from the German. And watch out, Owen. Here comes Noah Lyle, and Michael Shin could go with him. Noah Lyle going to go wheel to wheel with Tangavelu to the first corner. Is it going to be a Campos Racing 1, 2, 3? Not if Tangavelu's got anything to say about it, and they collide. So it's Campos 1, 2, and 3. Great work from Noah Lyle.
We work a lot at the track, really closely with our engineers. I would say it's been really positive, to be fair, since the start. We've worked together to kind of get a better working relationship and find performance between myself and the car. So I'd like to think we've made a lot of progress over the season, and it's been quite successful.
It's going to be a 1, 2, 3. In fact, it's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't see that very often. So this is a very special moment for the Campos Racing team. Leading home, Valentin Klus, Noah Lyle and Michael Shin. And for the second time this weekend, the second time this season, Christian Ho takes the checkered flag to the FIA Karting European and World Championships, to Spanish F4, to a winner in Eurocup-3. The rise of Christian Ho to prominence in motorsport.
I know that myself, I have to make sure that I deliver in the right moments, and I'm sure that after the summer break, I'm sure that I'm better than I was before. So yeah, looking forward to this race.
A good start from Christian Ho. I think that's going to be a better start for Bruno Del Pino. The nerves got the better of the Singaporean as Alexander Kasava gets up alongside him, and Bruno Del Pino takes the lead, and Kasava gets second.
Well, first of all, I didn't have quite much experience in this car. I had only Formula Regional Middle East Series, and the biggest challenge of the year was working with Santilok, with really good team, and try to be at my best and to win races.
What has happened to Christian Ho? What's happened to Christian Ho? He seems to have disappeared from the timing screen. Where's Christian Ho? And there he is! I can't believe it! The hat trick will not happen! Safety car is out and Christian Ho is off the road!
And I could really manage to win one race this season, and it was the biggest challenge for me.
Now Bruno Delpino drops the hammer. He's got a good restart there, but so too has Javier Segrera. So too has Alex Abkasava. It's going to be a nail biter for the final lap. Here we go. Green, 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 green at Portimao. And look at the run that Abkasava's got on Bruno Delpino. He's going to try and squeeze him. He's got him already. Alex Abkasava goes through and takes the lead. Bruno Delpino's got problems. And Javier Segrera is going wheel to wheel with Abkasava. Will the Santilok driver yield? No, of course he won't. We're about to see a victory for a new team in Eurocup-3. We're about to see a victory for a new driver in Eurocup-3. Here comes Alexander Abkasava for Kazakhstan. Alex Abkasava wins at Portimao. What a result for Santilok Racing.
The race was absolutely incredible. I took every opportunity I got, but after that, I had a very nice victory, very deserved victory.
Welcome to round 4 of Eurocup-3 2024 at Circuit Paul Ricard. First time a championship has visited this circuit. It's hot, it's warm, and certainly given some of the qualifying results, the racing could be just about the same as well.
Bruno Delpino's second win of the season, and now championship leader. That must make you very happy.
Obviously, I'm fighting the championship with one teammate, so obviously there's kind of that tension to who will win. But I think throughout the year, we've been good relationship off and on the track.
These two guys, they just looked like they were on another league. And with what I had, I thought, I did a decent job just defending the whole race. But I think especially since Paul Ricard, we've picked a very big momentum, and I just feel really confident.
Well, he was in a bad mood yesterday. He might be much better this time, because he gets the victory he felt he should have had in race 1. He finally gets it in race 2. Christian Ho up to the checkered flag, a third win of the season in race 2 at Eurocup-3 for Christian Ho and Campos Racing.
I think every team works hard, so I think at the end of the day it comes down to whether you can handle the pressure to do well, and whether you have the right mindset to go into a race and do well.
Javier Segrera, great qualifying, ready for a race that is very important for the championship, but it's dry. How do you face the difference in conditions compared to the qualifying sessions?
I love the challenges, so let's bring it on, and I'm not scared. I really don't care. I just want to win this race, and whatever they put in front of me, I'll face it. If I'm in the position I'm now, it's because of all the work we did during off-season, in-season, just working on my bits, and as I said, everything has come together now, and now I'm in my moment.
Safety car is in, and Segrera has absolutely launched it. Again, up the hill they go, and that's close. And they're going, I can't believe it, going through into Slotterback, a big incident, and a big roll! Big roll! Oh, that is certainly more than likely, that is a yellow flag situation that was coming up through Slottermacher. It is going to finish under safety car conditions as out of the final corner. Winner at the opening race of the season. Now the wait is over. Javier Segrera takes victory in race 1 of round 5 of Eurocup-3 2024 under safety car conditions.
And even going into the last 2 races, I just feel like now I'm kind of in my zone. So I just think it's been a lot from less to more.
Javier Segrera is bringing the fight to Christian Ho in 2024.
Hola amigos, it's time to go racing again in Eurocup-3 with 3 weekends left in the championship, 6 races and 162 points still on the table. It's a wide open battle for the championship in 2024.
There was a moment that I felt that all the effort we did as a team and myself reflected was, I think, in Motorland. We did a pretty good result with that win in the first race.
Yeah, very excited. Quite excited to be in front row, and yeah, just do a clean job and finish it.
Let's race at Aragon! Great start for Jesse Gadashkado. He pulls right across on Sagrada, but Sagrada's got a good start. So too has Owen Tangavelu, trying to work his way forward as they go 3-4 wide into the first corner. And there's contact! One of the MPs has gone around. Is that Tangavelu or is that Javier Sagrada? And there's another spinner as they go through. But it's 1, 2, 3 for the Campos crew as they work their way through the first couple of corners. I think it was Tangavelu that went around. No, it was Sagrada. Sagrada spun out. The championship leader out of the race on the first corner. I cannot believe it. Really pushing hard. Gadashkado moves dramatically to the inside. Does not want to give him the opportunity, but Hoey's going to be ahead of the braking zone. Can Gadashkado get back through up the inside? Hoey's back level. And he's going to try and go right on the outside. Don't tell me they've done it again. Oh my goodness, Christian Hoey gets away with it. Is now under pressure from Jesse Gadashkado. Wait a minute, I think he's had to give the place back. So Gadashkado has taken the lead again. So now Christian Ho's going to try and get the job done before they get to the braking zone. That's more like it. But Gadashkado is still there. He's still there. He's going to dive. Gadashkado's got nothing to lose. So Christian Ho is still there. Still there. Boys, because now Christian Ho really is attacking Gadashkado. Don't even think about this, mate. I want the victory. I've got a championship to win here. You don't. Now he's on course to take his first Eurocup-3 victory in only his 5th attempt in 2024. He's made it happen. Jesse Gadashkado wins at Aragon. Finally, the Mexican gets to taste the glory for once. It's not a waste of promise or legacy. It's not an unfulfillment of ambition. Today, he is La Vencedore. Jesse Gadashkado wins in Aragon.
It reflected the speed we had and the work we put into that weekend.
Jesse, first pole, first victory, and I think a battle with Christian for the history books. How did it all feel for you?
Yeah, it was quite hard, you know. I knew from the beginning Christian was going to be really fast. I was not going to be able to pull away. I already had that in my mentality. You know, just try to save tires, but also fighting a lot, maybe a bit too much. Because we were teammates. I was also pushing too much, but you know, it's racing. Deserved win, worked really hard for this in this sim, and thank you to Campos, to all my engineers. I've been with them for 3 years already, since 2021, so really I appreciate them a lot. So happy to have my first win in Eurocup with them.
Message for my team especially, I would say thank you for the opportunity, because I switched to this championship mid-season, and yeah, a good opportunity for me to prove myself with a pretty good team, and thank you.
Buenos dias, hello everybody, and welcome to Eurocup-3 coverage here at Jerez de la Frontera. And they're all trying to take on Christian Ho. He's going to have a really tough mission keeping the MP bullets off his back. Let's race at Jerez. Oh, he's not got away at all. Bruno Del Pino doesn't move. And Bruno Del Pino stalls it on the grid, and that is disastrous. So Christian Ho gets well clear out in front. Sagrada, Fittipaldi and Tangavelu pick up the chase as Bruno Del Pino is stranded on the starting grid. That is devastating.
Well, I've got a few technical issues this season. The way to overcome is probably stay calm. Sometimes I wasn't that calm, but yeah, stay calm, try to fix the issue as fast as possible in the best way possible. Sometimes the car just lets you down, but yeah, just trying to keep calm and trying to think positively.
What a disastrous start for Bruno Del Pino. That really is championship game over as far as he's concerned. And there is Christian Ho out in the lead on the last lap. This has been a masterclass drive. He's 8.2 seconds clear of Javier Sagrera. If he can do this 3 more times after this, then that will be good enough for Christian Ho to become the Eurocup-3 champion. And the Singaporean is in fine song here at Jerez. He comes out of the final turn. It's been absolutely monstrous to watch him at play, and he has done it again. Christian Ho takes his 4th win of the season. But what a display from Christian Ho, who will come out of the car. He will drive in tomorrow's race with the same calm, quiet, but rapid discipline, barely even celebrating.
So we're with the winner in race 1 here in Jerez. Christian, I'm not going to ask you if you are particularly happy, but I'm going to say mission accomplished.
Yeah, still one more race tomorrow, one more quality tomorrow to get more points. So yeah, good start to the weekend, like I said, from qualifying. But like Alex in the other interview, tomorrow's another day. Everybody can step up their game, so we'll be ready for tomorrow, and we'll make some car improvements because I still feel like we had a lot of margin today. So yeah.
So those were the words of the very cool, very calm and very collected Christian Ho. But did you spot that, Jake? He had a little bit of a hint of a smile. I think he's pretty satisfied with himself.
For example, like these last 2 races, I think it's the most important races of the year for me. So, I mean, going into this weekend, I'm confident that it will be a good week, and I'm sure that we'll have the pace to fight at the front again. So, yeah, I mean, it's just knowing that going into the weekend that we have a strong car and we have a strong team, and we're always able to deliver. So, I think that is probably the most crucial.
If he can cut down, let's say, 10 more points tomorrow, can you imagine a finale in Barcelona with just, let's say, 8 points between the 2 of them? That would be a really cool way to get to the last 2 races.
The lights will come on, and when they go out, we'll be racing. It's a perfect start from the front of the field from the MP4 quartet, but there's a big start through for Michael Shin. He's going to try and split them as he works his way forward. Good start from the pole sitter, though, as Bruno Del Pino holds the lead this time. He stalled on the grid yesterday, not today. He's worked his way through and stayed ahead of MF Fittipaldi as the rest of the field works their way through the first couple of corners, and that's a hard-charging Campos trying to come through to 3rd position. Brilliant from Michael Shin. So currently it's Bruno Del Pino leading Javier Sagrera, and this is great news for the MP team and for Javier Sagrera in particular, because Christian Ho has made progress, but so too has Javier Sagrera. Big mistake from Christian Ho. He ran very wide there, off on the grass, and he's lost the position of Jesse Cadascado, surely. Big problems in terms of the championship battle now, because that's big points he's going to lose. Javier Sagrera is looking likely for 18 points from this race. Christian Ho is only currently looking at 8 points for 6th position. That means that Sagrera is obviously going to pull 10 points further away from Christian Ho in the championship fight. And with that gap down to 20 points coming into this race, it's now going to be up again to 30 before we go to Catalunya. And that means that Javier Sagrera can be champion in race 1 at Barcelona in November and give himself, right, yellow flags on the course. What's happened? Someone's gone, and it looks like Nicholas Solov. Nicholas Solov appears to have fallen away from the fray.
Definitely difficult, more difficult than I expected, surely. I was in quite a lot of difficult positions this year, I would say. So it's just a good learning challenge to try things, explore, and just understand everything.
So the Bulgarian Lion, who's been in Formula 3 all the way through this season, looks like he's out of the race. Now we're going to finish under safety car, so we really hope it doesn't happen. And is that Christian Ho and Jesse Cadascado? Yes, it is. Christian Ho is ahead of Jesse Cadascado now. But I think Christian Ho and Jesse Cadascado have traded places. Well, that is unprecedented for feeder series racing. I would expect those kind of team orders from Formula 1, but I certainly wouldn't expect it from Eurocup-3. Fittipaldi closing in on Michael Shin. But if you look back, that's Christian Ho in 5th position. He's been allowed to overtake Jesse Cadascado. So was that Jesse helping out his teammate? Or did the team tell him to move aside? So Del Pino, oh, and there's a broken car. That's another broken car. Well, that is going to bring out the safety car with a couple of seconds left of the race. Well, the race is going to end then under safety car conditions. So that means we're going to get a Spanish 1-2 on home soil. Bruno Del Pino ahead of Javier Sagrera. And Sagrera is going to move one step closer to becoming Eurocup-3 2024 champion. The checkered flag flies. Bruno Del Pino wins race 2. here at Circuito de Jerez. He may not get the chance to be champion this year, but this will more than make up for the disappointment of yesterday. It ain't over till it's over, and Bruno Del Pino is still a fighter. There's very little enthusiasm in the body language of Christian Ho. He knows that that was a chance to get closer in the championship, and now he's even further away than when the weekend began. It's going to be lights out. Let's race! Good start from Emerson Fittipaldi Jr. He's got a good launch, but Christian Ho is having a bit of a difficult one. Here we go though, Christian Ho's got a run on Fittipaldi Jr. In the first corner, he needs to take the gamble. He will slingshot, and Christian Ho charges forward ahead of Fittipaldi Jr., who runs wide on the escape road. Christian Ho can commit to it, but Fittipaldi Jr. surely has got to give him the space. Christian Ho fighting for the championship, side by side with Emma Fittipaldi Jr. And the MP stays in front. Christian Ho is going to attack him again. Oh, now we're going to get some conversations on the pit wall. Christian Ho will stay. Look, I had him. I was up the inside line, and he's taking the escape road to keep the lead of the race. Emma Fittipaldi Jr. will stay. No chance. I had that lead. You were not far enough alongside.
I'm coming into these last 2 rounds, you know, with full potential to probably get a win. So I'll try my best with the team, and we've all been working very hard this year to try to achieve that. And yeah, I've been a lot of ups and downs, but now we hope to end the season in a up and try our best we can.
The MP driver has driven with conviction throughout. Pole position, fastest lap, led every lap. Now he'll take the victory. Emo Fittipaldi wins at Catalunya. Emo Fittipaldi has done what he set out to do. He has become a race winner in Eurocup-3. Emerson Fittipaldi Jr. comes home for the victory ahead of Christian Ho by a second. Bruno Del Pino third, ahead of Jesse Cadascado. Nikita Bedrin, guest driver P5. Javier Segura sixth, behind Bedrin, but should get the 5th place points.
To be part of the Eurocup-3 championship, you know, it's an honor, let's say. You know, I love the championship, the races we do, also the media. I think everything is super well structured, and it's a championship that has started not long ago, and the progress they've made and we've made all together, I think I started since it started last year, so I'm just really grateful to be part of this championship and hopefully do as best as I can to leave a mark in here.
But it will be Christian Ho who runs in the lead of this race, and with him in the lead and Javier Segura in P5, there's not a lot more that Christian Ho can do about this.
I want to say thank you to my family and my friends for helping me get through it, and I'm sure that, like I always say, like I said so many times now, I'm still second in the championship. My job's not finished yet, and I'm here to win the championship, so yeah.
Christian Ho just needs to win this race and hope that the rest of the cards stack in his favour. But for Javier Segura, P7 is the minimum he needs to win this championship fight, and he's currently in P5. But Christian Ho, the Singaporean, who's going to be the first Singaporean full-time in the Grand Prix paddock since Melville McKee in the GP3 Series days, and certainly the first driver full-time from Singapore in the FIA Formula 3 Championship in its current iteration. Look at Segura really pushing. Nail-biting conclusion to the season. Big dive from Marty Boyer. Well done to Javi Segura. He hangs on for the time being. Oh my goodness. Marty Boyer is here just to race and enjoy himself. He couldn't care less if Javier Segura loses the championship title. He's got no incentive to help him get past the MP. Marty Boyer's really hunting the overtaking move. Can he dive in up the inside? He has to think about it. Segura's drifted out wide. Marty Boyer's alongside. This man, Christian Ho, has done more than enough to bookmark his 5th win of the season. An excellent performance. Christian Ho takes his 5th win of the season, but we need to look back. Fittipaldi will be second, Bedrin will be third, fourth will be Dan Nogales, fifth will be Javier Segura, and that should be enough to win the championship. Javier Segrera should have done enough here to become champion of 2024. Absolutely amazing.
I think this weekend we did everything we could to try and fight for the championship. Maybe yesterday I overtook for the lead and they didn't even give a penalty for cutting the track. So yeah, that is still being an appeal, so nothing is confirmed yet. And I think there's still something under investigation for T1 just now, so nothing is confirmed, and like I said, it's racing.
Well, the only thing I can say is thank you for everything. You know, first thanks God for me to be here, to give me this opportunity to be here.
I'm just thankful for the team for everything they've done for me this year. They've helped me out a lot as a driver to learn, and yeah, just super thankful for everyone at GRS.
I would like to say thank you to them because I've been with MP for the last 2 years and hopefully for many more years. And they helped me to grow as a driver, they helped me improve, and also as a person, so I would like to thank for them for everything. And obviously I built really good relations throughout my career with MP.
Yeah, just thanks to the team, thanks to everyone who is watching the races. I hope you're having a good time doing so.
I really want to thank my mechanics, Alej, and also my engineer Hugo for their work. Then I can thank my family, you know, all the fans out there, all the team, MP, Motorsport, for all the support they have done for me this whole season.
I think if I had to say or to give a message would be thank you, because if I'm in this position or where I am, is thanks to family, sponsors, team. Like, I cannot thank enough, and you know, I couldn't say I'm more grateful and you know, more thankful for all the people, and I really appreciate the effort of everyone. Family, it's a big thing. They sacrifice so much. Because of you, all the team, they worked so hard during the season. Mechanics, if there's bad days, good days. So I could just say thank you to everyone.